So, I was reading the newspaper not too long ago, and I found an ad made by the band Borrowed, saying that they're pretty much done as a band and they'll like to sell the park by the sea for $1 million. Immediately interested, I got in my car, picked up a bunch of buddies, and we drove all the way to the beach town of Westport, Maryland, where Borrowed Ocean Resort resides. I had to talk with some of the staff there, fill out some paperwork, and gave them the payment. From there, the rebranding began, and Borrowed Ocean Resort is now Triple J Ocean Resort. Woo! This is actually the first park I acquired by buying. Triple J World and Triple J Greens were built from scratch, and Electric Fields was inherited. Unfortunately, we're going to have to close the park so we can get situated. Sorry, guys. There we go. Good morning, everyone. James here, and as you saw in that pre-clip, the Triple J Parks Company now has a second main park called Triple J Ocean Resort. Borrowed Amusement Parks used to own it, but then we bought it from them, and I feel like it is now my duty to help finish it. So, we're going to go into Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. You see the main menu here. And then, once we get into the main menu, the next thing to do, obviously, is to quit the game. Mr. B6000, oh. So I have the puck right here. I made a special Triple J Parks Company folder. Go to Sandbox by the Sea, and boom! Here it is. This is the puck that we're going to continue. Currently, it is now closed to the public, but as you can see, I put in a lot of work and made some very cool things. I have made the main entrance area very nice. I added a tram in the middle of this boardwalk, kind of inspired by Ocean City. I completely redesigned the stick pile roller coaster, and in my opinion, it looks absolutely amazing. So there's a corkscrew roller coaster right here, and an inverted impulse coaster right here. We will get to those very, very soon. Don't you worry. And last, but definitely not least, I added a puck railroad right here. So the guests can get to the other side of the park. And also I made a monorail. That's pretty cool, I must say. Oh my god, waterfall! However, there's a little tiny bit of a problem right now for our company. As you probably saw, when we were developing our regional park called Standing in the Field, we kind of got a little bit mad at our construction company. You see, we used to hire Fluffing Bridge Construction, and they used to help design our roller coasters. But as you might have learned, there was some kind of scandal where they took off their clothes in the rain while working on the wooden roller coaster at Standing in the Field.
When it rained, the workmen ran. Make you
take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. And clearly, this is not the behavior I want for any company that has any kind of relation to the Triple J Parks Company. Aerodynamics, B&M, they were all busy. Even the Gravity Group didn't have enough time to work with the Triple J Parks Company. However, there was only one company that they said was actually available to build roller coasters, and that was United Construction. I don't know what they're like. I never heard of them before, so let's just hope for the best. So after a long day of trying to hire construction companies, I am back at the park. So as always, let's build another roller coaster. My first objective for this park is to build a launch coaster called the Haka-Boom. This is United Construction's very first day on the job with us. Let's see how this goes. Alright, workers, you may begin. Alright, I guess you're new to the job. Take your time. Alright, I'm in no hurry. Come on! Come on, United Construction. This can't take all day.
Much later.
Alright, so United Construction has contacted me and they said that they had to completely redesign the Haka-Boom due to a construction error. Well, they're taking forever, but better safe than sorry, I guess. Although, let me tell you something. It's already 6/9 tonight.
Much later.
Alright, it looks like they finally got some progress. And it looks great. It costs only a couple $1 million. However, it's already April 20th, year 69.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
I don't know how much longer I can do this. Well, let's just test it to see how well it goes. You spent 69 years on this crap! Alright, I told them to fix the launch speed. They did that. So, I think it's going to turn out well. Let's see. Just because it's called Haka-Boom doesn't mean I literally want to make it go boom. So I decided, along with my other park executives, to fire United Construction, and instead we decided to hire a company called Virginia Polytechnics. And they have a lot of very smart people that come from a very prestigious university, and I'm very excited to see how they help with our coasters. We are now going to build a vertical drop roller coaster. Wow, this is a beautiful coaster, just absolutely wonderful, very thrilling. Let's see what they named it.
No, you.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna very quickly rename this. Can't rename the ride. Okay. Well, I guess now my secondary main park after Triple J World, which is right by the beautiful ocean, now has a roller coaster called the James U. Suck Lol, designed by Virginia Polytechnics. Alright, that's good. Hey guys, Future James here. I'm currently working on editing the video on my laptop, and I found out the reason why we couldn't rename the roller coaster. So before the construction company could come to work with us, we had to sign a contract. And some idiot that apparently works for us decided to sign it without any of my consent whatsoever. And right here it says, I will not name the coaster anything except what Virginia Polytechnics names it. So it's staying at its current name, I guess. If I knew this was going to be in the contract, I wouldn't have had them work for us. But back to the video. So overall, construction of Triple J Ocean Resort, it's going pretty slow. We had a wonderful time with Fluffing Birch building the wooden coaster here, the stick pile, though they lost so much respect from us that we just had to fire them. The Haka Boom was an absolute nightmare to try to fix, so we had to demolish it. And this coaster is actually working pretty decently, but it's called the James U Suck Lol. But overall, I still have high hopes for this park. I'm sure we can get in the right direction. We have hundreds of millions of dollars from Triple J World. We can definitely get in the right direction with this one. Tons of valuable land. It's a beautiful area. I don't see what could possibly go so wrong long term. Yeah, so let's get out of here. Subscribe or your application to Virginia Tech will be rejected.